Hi, I am Iggy Ignatius, originally from India, and went to the US in 1979 to pursue my MBA after having done my engineering in India. And I worked in the IT field for a few years, then went back to India to start some ventures. It did well, but finally I lost. So I had to come back to the US around the year 2000, started my career back, an IT career. And since I was in IT, it was very easy for me to get a job because of the Y2K. Anyway, by 2004, all my contracting gigs stopped, and we were wondering what to do. And that's when I started Shanti Niketan, which is the retirement community for Indians in the US. Now there are almost 300 couples and singles living in 3 projects in Shanti Niketan in Tavares, Florida. Last year in 2024, July, I retired after having completed the Shanti Niketan project and decided to move to Malaysia for various reasons. The main reason is I am minimalist and never really went after money. So I didn't really have any savings other than my house. So I came to Malaysia because I figured we could live here on our social security income. And then I was looking at videos, a lot of videos, made friends like Mr. Dan of Vagabond Awake, and brainstormed some ideas with others and Dan about starting something like a slow world travel. Now there are thousands of websites that all of you must have been seeing that talk about how different cities, countries, in the Southeast especially and in South America, how they are very cheap to live for under $2,000 a month. I kept watching it for a lead to see if there is any way I can go and explore all these cities which everybody is talking about. And to my surprise, I found there was no such platform available. So that is when I came up with this idea of slow world travel and started the project in Malaysia. And we now have 4 cities in Malaysia, Johor Bahru in the south next to Singapore, then Kuala Lumpur, which is like in the middle of Malaysia, and it's also the capital of Malaysia. And then in the north, we have Penang. And after that, a very famous island called Langkawi Island. It's internationally famous. So in these 4 cities, I rented condos, and Dan helped me popularize the idea. And now people actually, the slow world travel, I call it the wheel, has started here. People start for a week in Johor Bahru, then they move to KL for a week, and after a week in KL they go to Penang, and after that they go to Langkawi for a week, and their travel in Malaysia after 4 weeks comes to an end. So as I'm running this and all the work I had to do to line up all these 4 cities, I came up with another idea. And here is this idea. I call it the slow world travel hosting component. There are many people, probably in the thousands, in various cities, not only in Malaysia, but in the whole of Southeast Asia and other places, Europe, America, South America, who could use a little extra income. And everybody has, well, almost everybody, have 1 or 2 bedrooms extra in their house especially after the children have all graduated and left the home. So I said, why not come up with a project that helps to monetize these spare rooms and also gives an opportunity to the people who want to travel the cities and at a cheaper rate. So I have come up with this idea called Slow World Travel Hosting. So in this, a couple or per single person would allow a guest to come and stay for a week in a spare bedroom, bath attached, and they would get approximately $100 a week, and that in Malaysia translates to that is like $400 a month, and that translates to about 1,600 ringgits per month for a Malaysian couple. Now that is not a very big income, but it is a pretty good income for the retirees. So I am right now in the process of developing the website where people who have these homes would come and register themselves. We'll put pictures. People who have these homes would come and register themselves. We'll put pictures of the rooms they are willing to give it to people to stay for a week and tell something about themselves. Similarly, on the other side, people who want to travel will come to the website, and let's say they want to travel Kuala Lumpur for a week. They'll come and see how many homes are there in Kuala Lumpur. On a map, we will show the houses, and then they can look at each of those houses and look at the profile of the people. We are calling them hosters. The people who host, there will be a 1-minute video about themselves and showing the place they are willing to give. And if they like it, they will put in an application or they will click on that home. And we in turn would send that traveler's profile to that owner and ask them if they are willing to host them. So if it matches, the traveler would pay $100 a week and with a 10% service charge to the company, and the host would get that $100 for hosting somebody. This in essence is the new project, which is an extension of my Slow World Travel, except in this model I could instantly literally have thousands of homes anywhere in the world. So let us see how far this goes, and if you are interested, please come to my website slowworldtravel.com and go to the hosting page where we'll explain a lot more. Thanks for watching this video.